Good afternoon, baneful brethren. How's it fucking going? Hey, Hannah.
Hi.
What's up?
Nothing.
What's our show called again?
Taxes.
There, that's it. So we've had an eventful week.
It's been very busy.
Did you want to talk about it or
No?
Okay.
Nope.
I had a fucking meltdown at my doctor's office, so that was always fun. You know, that's always a fun thing to do, to bawl like a fucking baby in front of your male doctor. But maybe that's just me that doesn't like that. Maybe that's a kink.
I did it on September 16th.
Did you have fun? No?
Not really.
Okay, so it's not your kink.
No.
That could be a kink.
I mean, he did call me an Irish beauty last time.
It's turning into a kink.
If he were not married, I would fucking rape his face.
Oh, really?
100%. I find him quite attractive, but that's fucked up. And he's my doctor, and he's married, so hard pass.
South African, so that fucking accent.
Right?
Oh, I love the South African accent.
I would destroy him in many ways. But
well, don't do that, because you still need a fucking doctor.
Yeah, very inappropriate.
Okay, so do you want to get right down to business?
What are we doing today?
We are doing some Reddit stories.
Okay, do we have a genre?
Oh, we do. We are doing weddings.
Oh, God.
I told you you'd love it, didn't I?
Fantastic.
Who doesn't love a fucking ruined wedding? That's terrible. Probably the people getting married don't like a fucking ruined wedding.
My condolences.
Do I curse too much?
No.
Should I stop cursing?
Fuck no.
Okay. I tend to use fuck like a comma.
Absolutely fucking not.
Okay, shit. I really thought it was a problem.
No. Fuck no.
Alright, so, first and foremost, mother-in-law decided to make my wedding, quote-unquote, her show, and I don't know how to process it.
Oh, God.
This is coming from Wedding Drama. It's 13 days old. So, this is still fresh and my head is spinning, but I feel like people here will understand. Our wedding was this past weekend. Smallish, about 90 people, mix of family and close friends. Ceremony was fine, nothing wild. The issue started at the reception and surprise, surprise, it was my mother-in-law. She kicked things off by grabbing the mic from the DJ, literally mid-playlist, and giving this super long, quote-unquote, speech about how she raised her son, how she's, quote-unquote, losing him, and, quote-unquote, gaining me. But it did not sound like a compliment. She even cried at the end. Everyone was just awkwardly clapping because they didn't know what else to do. Then she kept hovering. Like, if I was talking to friends, she'd slide into the circle. If we were dancing, she'd try to cut in. At one point, she flat out told me I was being selfish for dancing with my husband before she got her mother-son moment.
Excuse me?
Uh-huh.
McFucking excuse me?
Yeah, a little bit. I laughed it off at first because I thought she was joking. But no, dead serious. The tipping point. She went over to the cake table and tried to move it because she didn't like where the venue staff had set it. While people were sitting down for dinner, I had to physically stop her before she tipped the whole thing over.
What the fuck?
Wedding cakes are not cheap.
No. And why the fuck are you going near it? Never mind touching it. Never mind trying to move it. Are you fucking insane?
Right?
What is wrong with you?
Jesus. By then, I was exhausted. I ended up hiding in the bridal suite for like 20 minutes just to breathe. My husband did back me up, thank God. But now his side of the family is whispering that I was dramatic for leaving the floor when she was just being emotional. I don't even know what to call this. Was it attention-seeking? Just nerves? Or am I right to be pissed that she hijacked so much of our day?
I would be fucking pissed. That's ludicrous.
I would be too.
That is not your wedding. That is somebody else's fucking wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of the way and sit down and shut up and stop embarrassing yourself.
Yep. Because that's exactly what she was doing. That's why everybody was clapping awkwardly because, you can't, in good society, you can't just start throwing rotten vegetables at people.
Well, no, and she, in my opinion, is that person at the party that's fucking drunk and has self-esteem issues and needs fucking attention and is making everyone else uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
And
the crier.
The losing my son thing? No, he's
Fuck
just
off.
getting married. He's not dying.
Like, do you want to fuck him? Just make another one. Grow up, you creep. What is wrong with you? Separate and cut the fucking umbilical cord.
That's fucking crazy boy moms. We're both boy moms, but we're not crazy like that. Like, that's insane. And was it just nerves? No, it wasn't just nerves. She wanted the attention. All on herself.
100%. She was not okay with her son being married to somebody and having another woman in their life. So
Jealousy.
She was being fucking insane.
Big time jealousy. Yep. No fucking doubt. So the first comment is, your new husband has just been tested by fire and was not found wanting. I like that he backed her up.
100%.
Yeah.
He is your husband. For sure.
Yep. It says you two are going to be just fine. Her mother-in-law will slip in good time. Yep, she will. She'll slip so big that the husband's going to really see her for what she is. Ooh, that's going to be bad.
And if he's already put her in her place at the wedding, then he's going to put her down real hard and it's going to fucking hurt her later, even worse.
Yep, maybe no contact.
Mm-hmm.
Or very, very low contact.
From her own behavior, though.
Yep.
And that'll make her crazier.
But she won't, this is the type of person who will not recognize that it's from their own behavior. It'll be, oh, I've been such a good mom, yada, 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 but they're treating me like this.
Guilt.
Yep.
Guilt.
Yep.
I was just sprinkling.
Okie dokie, your hackles are up. This is from Safe Agent 3400. But if you just got married, please don't fret. Put down your phone, enjoy being married. Don't start off the marriage lamenting about this. Mother-in-laws are gonna mother-in-law. Yeah. Yeah, so that's awful.
Wouldn't have been the first time a mother-in-law's fucked up a wedding. I'm sure it won't be the last.
Definitely won't be the
We got more Reddit
last.
stories coming.
Now, I will tell you, they're not all mother-in-laws.
That's okay.
But
Humans are naturally fucking crazy, so I'm sure we can find tons of them.
But when you do anything about a wedding, like you said, there's going to be a fucking mother-in-law, there's going to be a bridezilla,
there's going to be a douchebag husband, there's going
somebody
to be
wearing white.
There's going to be a groomsman who's fucking with somebody else's bridesmaid that's not theirs. There's going to be someone who's drunk and crying and ruining everything. There's going to be a kid that pisses their pants or shits on the floor, does something ridiculous. Anything that can happen will fucking happen. It is a wedding.
Yep. It's very true. Murphy's
perfect.
Law, baby.
Yep.
So this next one comes from Wedding Drama, r/Wedding Drama. 7 days ago, my mom made a change to my wedding gown. I got married almost 20 years ago. I designed my own wedding gown, a beautiful off-the-shoulder top in Alençon lace. That sounds pretty. With long bell sleeves. The lace had just a little bit of beaded sparkle, a flattering drop waist, and a full satin skirt with a matching lace hem. It was really simple, and a local dressmaker made it for me with just my pencil sketch design and the material. It does sound rather pretty. I tried it on in the hotel room for my mom and sisters, and I was really, really happy. It gently skimmed my body, had a modest neckline, and was super comfortable. I had Spanx underneath it, but something that was totally breathable, and I envisioned dancing the evening away in total bliss. Are you looking up the lace? What is it?
So it's identified by a twisted cord outline that creates the defined look with a subtle pop to the details. Ooh. So it's kind of like ridged and like jewelry.
That sounds really pretty.
It is really fucking pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. So it stands out quite well and it pops.
I want some Alençon lace. Well, my mom, bless her heart, decided that my waist needed to look a little more snatched to better show off my recent 50-pound weight loss. Good for you. So while she was holding on to the dress overnight at the hotel I was staying with my maid of honor, she had the dressmaker sew a boned corset inside the dress.
Oh, no.
A boned corset.
I have a bone corset grad dress, and it stabs into your rib cage and holds everything in really nicely and hurts.
Yeah.
They're not comfy. They're not cozy. They're good to look at. They don't feel nice.
And she was just saying before that the dress was so comfortable. It just lightly skimmed her body.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now it's strangling her to death.
When I put it on the next day at the church, it was not just a shock, it was uncomfortable. When I walked down the aisle, it looked great, sure, but when I knelt down on the pew at the front of the church, the bottom of the corset with its heavy boning, which had not been fitted to my short waist. I'm so sorry. Hannah's pointing at her waist right now. The corset with its heavy boning, which had not been fitted to my short waist, flipped up and proceeded to give me a muffin top. Worse still, having my shapewear plus the corset forced my boobs to bubble over my modest neckline and made me look way more va-va-va-voom than I wanted. I could barely breathe for the entire mass. The muffin top also played a big part in my wedding photos, much to my dismay. Oh, this poor girl. She had everything perfect, and then here comes Mommy. At the reception, I lifted my arms up high to wrap around my tall new husband's neck, and I felt the stupid corset flipping up on my hips again. In my haste and frustration, I tried to tug it down, and it ripped the lace armpits right out of my gown. Ugh!
I would have been pissed. I would have shut the whole fucking thing down and said, nope, and changed dresses. That is fucking atrocious.
I'm going to put sweats on. I didn't want to miss my first dance, so I just pretended everything was fine. Afterwards, I went to the ladies' room and used my emergency sewing kit to quickly stitch up the armpits. Let's just say that I didn't dance as freely for the rest of the night. Aw. It's okay. It was still the perfect day, and I married my soulmate, so it was hard to complain too much. Almost 2 decades later, and my mom is still apologizing for overstepping. Good. I know she meant well. Anyone else have a helpful mom or friend who made a unilateral but rather disastrous decision on your wedding day?
How does it get any worse than that besides fucking your husband?
Yeah,
honestly.
I wouldn't be able to forgive very quickly.
I wouldn't have even let the wedding continue. As soon as I put that dress on and saw that it was like the way it was, I would have been like, nope, we're taking a fucking pause, we're adding an hour, and the dress fucking maker's coming here to fix this.
Yeah.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
That is your day. That isn't anybody else's day. That isn't anybody else's choice. If you want to look like a fucking clown, that's how you go and dress.
Yep. Exactly. And the way she explained it at the first, like it was so comfortable and so pretty and everything she wanted. And it was her own design.
I would have never forgiven my mother for doing something like that.
Oh my God. And she had just lost 50 pounds. And she wanted to, and her boobs were all up in everybody's face muffin top and her
on
pictures.
Your wedding photos?
Oh man,
Just
I feel so bad for her. So Calm Researcher 9172 says, no dressmaker worth their salt would even touch a bride's gown without her explicit say-so these days.
Exactly.
Very true. Should have been them days too.
Well, yeah.
Like what the fuck, man? She was OP says she was a dear family friend, and my mom was so proud of my weight loss that she felt it could look so much better with a svelte waist. Thing is, I've never had a defined waist. I'm more straight up and down. It's funny, my hubby has a framed pic of me that my sister snapped that day in the hotel room, wearing the gown before the corset edition. No makeup on, hair long and straight instead of the half up down curls I had on the big day, and me looking down at the dress with a little smile. He loves that photo.
Yeah, I bet you he doesn't love the photos where you look uncomfortable and fucking angry because somebody did something they shouldn't have been doing to your fucking dress.
Yeah. Family friend or not, the dressmaker must have been a moron. No professional would do that to a bride's dress after a final fitting without permission from the bride.
Agree.
But OP just keeps... So OP says to that, replies to that, she was elderly and from Holland. Okay.
Maybe she didn't speak much English?
Still, don't touch dress.
Or she...
Point at dress and say, no, no, no.
Too much friends with the mother that it overshadowed the daughter's choices? I don't know.
Maybe. Very sweet lady who had been... Very sweet lady who had been helping our family for years. She wanted to ask me, but Mom convinced her... Oh, she wanted to ask me, but Mom convinced her it was the right move. So not a moron, just trusting and eager to please. Punch the mom.
Just punch her.
Come here, Mom. I'm punching you. You deserve this. Oh, my God.
See?
She wasn't going to touch it, the poor old Dutch lady.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. It's the fucking, I'm assuming, Dutch mom.
Asshole. Punch her.
Asshole. Dutch mom. Okay. Next. Number 3, if you like. This is from the Two Hot Takes subreddit. We love Two Hot Takes. Woo woo. 8 days ago. Am I the asshole? Yeah. Am I the asshole for refusing to change my wedding guest list after my parents demanded it?
Oh.
Fuck you, parents.
I'm intrigued. Kiss my ass.
Punch the parents.
Yep. Just punch them. You can solve anything by just fucking punching
with
them.
A good punch. Oh my. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm a long-time listener, first-time poster on this subreddit. For once, I actually have my very own AITA situation to present to you. I, 25 female, and my partner, 31 male, are getting married in the fall of 2026. Congratulations.
My condolences.
After almost 4 wonderful years together. My relationship with my parents has always been on the rockier side, and my fiancé has little to do with my parents because of comments that were made to me in the past, threatening to make me homeless, etc. Before we bought our first home together. After I moved out, my relationship with my parents had improved. That's because you weren't living with them anymore. I was looking forward to having a small, intimate wedding with my parents, his parents, and some of our closest friends. See, that sounds nice.
It sounds cute.
Just a little
sweet.
wedding.
Poisonous.
Not a lot of money spent, you know. We've planned for 25 to 30 people at a church ceremony, followed by a meal. On my side, the guest list includes my parents, my brother, my grandmother, and 2 of my dad's childhood friends who are like uncles to me. My bridal party consists of 3 women I'm close to, and I was considering asking a close male friend to be a bride's man. The issue began when I asked one of my close friends, someone I met at my work in my early 20s.
Groomsman?
No, a bride's man. Yeah, so he would be on her side, not the dude's side.
Groomsman for the wife.
Sure. The issue began when I asked one of my close friends, someone I met at work in my early 20s and have stayed very close with ever since, to be a bridesmaid. She has been a consistent support in my life and has been involved in my journey with my fiancé from very, very early on. She's the reason we met. My mom objected, claiming I didn't know her deeply enough, despite the fact that she has been a major part of my life for years. None of your business, Mom.
Well, and the reason they even know each other and are getting married.
Exactly.
The starting point to where they connected for this marriage, why would she not be able to come?
Yeah. What? Punch the mom.
Yep, just punch them.
From there, things have escalated. My parents demanded I invite a list of people I don't even speak to and haven't had meaningful contact with in years, just so they would have more people on their side present on our wedding day. These are people who add nothing to our wedding day, and I do not envision them being present when I think of my dream wedding. So naturally, I refused, and their behavior became extreme, calling me pathetic, threatening to invite these people behind my back just to upset me on my wedding day, publicly posting online that my fiancé and I are awful and that they would not attend, and my dad even calling the wedding a sham. Who the fuck are these people?
Are they fucking Looney Tunes?
Well, it sounds like it.
Why?
I am under the belief that the guest list should be mine and my fiancé's alone. Yeah, I was under that belief too. And that we get the final say in who we want to invite to our wedding. Especially a wedding of this size. I don't think I am being unreasonable, but my parents are making it feel like a battleground. Also, for added context, we have paid for this wedding entirely out of our own pockets, which is fine, and I didn't mind doing so, but I know some people have a view that if they're paying, they should get some sort of say, which I don't believe in that either. So, too hot takes fam. Am I the asshole for standing my ground and refusing to let my parents' threats dictate my wedding list?
Your guest list? You were probably thinking wedding and
guest
at the
list.
same time. See?
Fuck. Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah. Getting list. I'm gonna vote you are so not the asshole.
100%.
It's your fucking wedding, yeah.
You're so not the asshole. I would have actually even gone so far if I were ever to
tie the knot,
ruin my life,
take the plunge,
and plan my own funeral. Yeah.
Get wifed up.
I would go so far as to say those parents are no longer fucking coming to my wedding.
Those parents are no longer being spoken to.
Calling me pathetic and calling their wedding a sham on the internet and social media. No, they would be fucking axed, and they would be axed from the wedding and axed from the fucking life, from the grandchildren, from the fucking entire bloodline forever.
Yeah.
If that was me.
Because just imagine, you get pregnant and you're like, hey, I'm naming the baby this. Oh, you're pathetic. You have to name the baby this. You know, like, fuck you, bitch.
What in the actual fuck is wrong with these people that they think, A, that is acceptable, and B, that any of that should ever come out of you as the mother or father of your own child?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like,
I
who
can't even
pissed in your cornflakes?
Go get married again and invite all those douchebags to your fucking wedding instead.
Perfect. You want lots and lots of people on your side? Go get hitched again.
Yeah, go do a 25th fucking vow renewal and fuck off.
Yeah, but don't invite me because I ain't coming. This is the type of parenting, quote unquote, that would go no contact for me.
100%.
We're never speaking again.
If one of my parents ever even fucking used the word pathetic in a statement that fucking reflected me as a person, I would never fucking talk to them again.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yep, totally. All right, so first comment here from Odd Substance 9032. Why are you
lupus.
even?
Is it lupus?
Why are you even in contact with your so-called parents? They are your abusers. Just because you share DNA means nothing. Know the difference between family and relatives. They are so toxic. Get some counseling so you know how toxic they are.
No shit.
Icy Willingness is the OP. I appreciate your comment, friend. It has been a long process. Too much to even start to mention in this post. I keep hoping they will change, and I feel guilty about cutting them off. Counseling isn't the worst idea, though.
100% can confirm.
She's been programmed to feel this guilt about feeling some type of way about them, about naysaying them or trying to go against them. she's been conditioned to feel this guilt, so now she doesn't want to go against them.
Oh, I've been quiet
You know?
to not step on people's toes, to not hurt people's feelings a gazillion times over years.
Mm-hmm. Oh, me too. If I always said what I was thinking, like,
oh my
God,
nobody would ever talk
people's
to me.
souls would be dead. Oh.
Nobody would ever talk to me. I'd just be a complete bitch all day long.
Oh. It's fun sometimes, though.
Right?
With people I don't plan on ever fucking seeing again,
when I did
people that are like
I did this
toxic.
birthday party for Corey, and I was handing out cupcakes and stuff to other people in the factory because there was way too many. Right? He couldn't bring them all home and bring them to his family. You know, we're all healthy people and all this shit.
Yeah.
And they're delicious and disgusting. It's super bad for you.
They looked good.
They are fucking good. Like,
I almost bit into my phone.
I swallowed. I don't even think I chewed mine. It was so good. But
you took the icing off first.
No.
You didn't?
No, I ham smashed that fucking thing in my face so fast I didn't even breathe. Icing it all. Yeah, that's how good it was.
You are not an icing girl.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's how good it was. I couldn't fucking jam it in my face fast enough. I didn't have a second one, though. I have control. I'm not a complete fucking barbarian. But as I'm walking around looking fucking gorgeous, first of all, I caused an accident.
Can I just interrupt you for a second? I saw the pictures. She did look super fucking hot, so.
I caused an accident. When I walked in the door, the guy who was working in the axle station where I used to work, building axles, tipped the fucking cart over.
He's like,
the crane, the moment I walked in the door. So it was really perfect timing, and it literally fed my ego for at least 12 hours.
Well, yeah.
After. It was fantastic.
No doubt.
So then we're doing the celebration, whatever, and all he says is, you fucking assholes, you fucking assholes. You guys are such fucking assholes. And he's walking through the door and sees the signs and the cake and everything.
You're too lovable, April.
Right? So then I'm handing out the cupcakes after to people that I know and like, because I'm trying to get rid of them, because there's tons of them. And Amy, this one girl that I used to work with, she comes up and tries to grab two. I was like, what the fuck are you grabbing this second one for? And she's like, for her. I'm like, I never worked with her. I don't fucking know who that is. You put that back.
Yeah.
So then I go to shipping and receiving, and I give one to Lisa, and I give one to all the people I know and people I like, and I leave one on the shipping and receiving logistic manager's desk for him to be.
Hannah worked at this company for many, many years. That's why she's saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ran into a new guy in the IT guy's office, and I was he basically told this guy that I was the reason that this company functioned. And he's like, are you coming back? I'm like, fuck no, I'm not. So then I'm in the shipping and receiving office giving out cupcakes, and I leave one on the logistics manager's desk because he's a close friend of mine. Later, I found out somebody moved it and put it on his chair, and he sat on it. So I don't know who did that, and I'm super fucking pissed about it because that was a $4 cupcake.
Dude,
handmade. So somebody fucked with it, and I'm pissed. But that's not the thing. So it might have been the guy, a shipping and receiving guy walked in. He was new, in the last few weeks. I didn't know him, and he's like, "Oh, are one of those for me?" I was like, "Fuck no, I don't know you." So I told.
Oh, cool! You made him cry.
And he's like, "Oh, like what? I don't know you. What? Why am I gonna give my expensive ass handcrafted bakery cupcakes to somebody I don't fucking know?"
Yeah.
Like, no. I worked here for 12 years. Some of these people are like my family, and you aren't one of them.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
You just someone.
But I still have to figure out who ruined my friend's cupcake.
Buddy sitting on the cupcake though, like that's okay. Oh.
Well, yeah, I had a conversation with him later about it, and he's like, "Why did you put the cupcake on my chair?" I was like, "What? I didn't do that. I would never do that to you. I put it on your desk, right on your lifting." Because it was one of those standing desks that you can move up and down.
Oh, right.
I put it on his thing next to his keyboard. I would never do that to him. First of all, that cupcake was expensive. Second of all, it was delicious. Third of all, I didn't want his ass to eat it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's a fucking joke you pull, like, at a teenage birthday party. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I don't know who did it, and I'm pissed about it, and I still have to figure that out. But, yeah. So I'm going to buy him another one, obviously, and bring it to him and make sure it gets in his hand and not left for somebody else to be a fucking asshole child about. Anyways, that we kind of went off topic there for a while.
So, Hannah, we have an edit.
Ooh!
Wow, I did not expect this post to get a lot of comments. I thought I would just answer a few questions below, as there are a lot of comments asking the same thing. Number 1, what does your grandma/brother think about the situation? Do they support your parents? Answer, my grandma is low contact/no contact with my parents.
Oh, light bulb.
Mm-hmm. My younger brother still lives with my parents and has not commented because he's keeping his head down. Kind of can't blame the kid for that.
Well, he lives there. He's going to get his ass whooped every which way from Sunday if he doesn't cooperate.
Yep.
So I get that.
These kind of people might just say, get out.
I would plan to move out.
And we don't know how old the brother is. He could still be just a kid. So
maybe.
Number 2, why are you still in contact with your parents / why haven't you cut them out of your life? Answer, I did not talk to my parents for 8 months whilst I was still living with them. I used to come home late and leave early to avoid them and eat out most evenings. I also spent a lot of time at my fiance's parents' house. And I bet you were much happier when you were no contact. Just before I moved out, my parents sat down and heard me out. There were a lot of tears and apologies, and it seemed like they had actually listened to me for once. I then moved out and things seemed to get better. One person commented that it was probably because I was seeing them less, which was a very good point. I wanted to believe that my mom and dad could be the parents I needed, and that my dad would walk me down the aisle on my wedding day. Now I see they will never change, and this is just who they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad.
Can confirm. It's terribly unfortunate, but unless they have some sort of fucking epiphany and get some help and learn how to stop being douchebags, she's never going to want to contact them. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. Number 3, why are they still invited to the wedding?
Yeah.
Answer?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Me too. As of yesterday evening, they are no longer invited to the wedding. Oh, can I just... Wait, we have that.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere. Yay! And I have asked them not to contact me again. Their numbers are blocked.
Oh, fantastic.
I will update this post at some point, perhaps after the wedding day. Thank you again to everyone who commented.
Hopefully they don't fucking show up and crash it and do something awful. When is the wedding? Oh, we gotta wait till next fall? We have to wait a whole year to find out the answer to this? Are you saving that post so we can check?
Yeah, I have it saved.
Because I feel like we should go back to this one and check to see if they crash it and do something fucking insane. It sounds like that's the kind of people they are.
Let's see here. Yes, very much so. So put your hopes in one hand and the aggravation they cause you with their shit in the other. See which one fills up faster. If they can't accept that they can't invite their own guests, they shouldn't be invited. They had a wedding. They could go have another if they really wanted to. It's not their day.
Yeah, we already crossed that bridge, but yeah, it's wish in one hand and shit in the other. Why the fuck did you have to make that so unbelievably complicated? Yep.
So, this person, consider security if you think their threat to invite their own guest list to your wedding is credible, or now them showing up.
Right.
I'm sorry to say that your parents sound like they don't want to attend your wedding. They want to party with their friends and family, and if there are some strangers around, oh well.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what comes of this wedding date, and I really would like to follow it up with another fucking evil wedding Reddit a year from now.
I'll keep looking, too, to see if anything else has changed before then, even. But yeah, I would totally hire security. Totally.
Agreed.
And by security, I mean some fucking jacked up fucking juice head who'll just throw them out.
Some asshole on steroids that's mad at everyone that breathes.
Yeah. Fucking Guido Juicehead, isn't that what they used to call them on fucking Jersey Shore?
Oh my fucking god.
Get one of them. Okay, this one is from r/Bridezillas.
Oh, Bridezillas.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
I wish we had a Godzilla scream or roar, whatever Godzilla does, that weird noise it makes. That would be great, because Bridezillas. Bridesmaid hacked my bridal photographer for professional headshots.
Wait, what?
Do you want me to repeat it?
Yes.
Bridesmaid hacked my bridal photographer for professional headshots.
No.
That's a no from me, dog. Okay, so are you looking up the Godzilla screen?
I'm trying.
It's okay, we'll find it, and then we'll put it on one of these buttons.
I was awkwardly fucking dump it out real quick while you weren't paying attention, but my phone was being real slow.
Oh, that's okay. I need to know if this happened to anyone else. One of my bridesmaids, after we did all the traditional wedding pictures and my husband and I joined the reception cocktail hour, whipped out a blazer, put it on over her dress, and proceeded to have the bridal photographer take, quote, just a few work headshots for her for at least 15 minutes.
That's one of her bridesmaids doing this.
And just a few in 15 minutes? That sounds like a lot to me. I didn't find out until later, but our wedding pictures for the short cocktail hour are noticeably skimpy. I'm furious. That wedding photographer was expensive. Are you going to do it? Do it. There it is. I love it. Right on. I love the old Godzilla movie. That wedding photographer was expensive, but more importantly, that was just so rude. Has anyone else dealt with this? Should I send her an invoice? LOL?
You probably should. Like,
I
who the fuck
would.
does that? I've never heard of something like that.
Neither
like,
have
I've
I.
heard some insane shit happening at weddings, but what?
I would.
You're trying to get your own fucking business headshots out of somebody else's wedding. And you're a bridesmaid. You're not even just a guest. You're in the bridal fucking party.
Yeah.
What?
What are you doing, bitch? I would. I'm not a mather. I'm terrible with numbers.
Your math doesn't math?
Oh, my math does not math.
Oh, okay.
I would figure out, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, you get a sum for what you owe for the day. 15 minutes of that.
Well, it also depends on film usage. If they're doing it by hour, if they're doing it by shot, it depends on the photographer. It depends on what you arrange packages. So
Right.
honestly, I don't fucking know.
So based on how they paid, there would be some way to calculate that.
There would be, yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
So then I would make an invoice and send it to her for sure.
Yeah, that's legitimate.
And the photographer, I would give her a terrible rating. Because you're not there for the friend. You're there for that wedding party.
Yeah, the fact that the friend
for
did it,
the
but then
bride and groom.
the fact on top of that the photographer agreed to do it.
Right?
Did they get their ass whooped too?
I don't know.
Did they get a reduction on invoice?
A good business person would be like, I would be happy to take your pictures. Can we set up another time? Because I'm sort of in the middle of something here. You know? Like, what the fuck? I'll give you
my business card and we can discuss it.
Yeah.
Outside of this wedding.
And, you know, seeing as this is your friend, don't do shit like that. Okay, so These Explorer 9436 says, saying this as a wedding photographer, you need to take this up with your photographer. This was unacceptable for them to do. If a couple asks me, can you snap a quick picture of us? Of course, I always do, provided it won't prevent me from missing a shot of anything else. But a 15-minute photo shoot with an outfit change is beyond inappropriate. Also, these on-the-spot photo requests are including in the wedding gallery only. I don't take contact info to send photos along to anybody except the wedding couple. That's true. Mm-hmm. She would have had to take the fucking contact info.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible. I would find out if... I wonder if the bridesmaid slipped her a fucking $100 bill or something.
Some money to get her to do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope there's an edit. I hope we find out.
Fuck.
You're the only one that knows that.
So, update.
Why do I get so excited?
Because updates are the best. Thank you, everyone, for the great advice. I intend to take it up with a photographer. Meanwhile, a mutual friend told my headshot friend I'm unhappy about it, and she responded that since I took home 2 of the centerpieces at the end of her wedding, they were giving them away. Those were the equivalent of the money for headshots. What kind of fucking bridal maths is this? I put the fucking in. Am I going crazy or is she crazy? Oh, she crazy.
She's definitely full-blown fucking crazy. Certifiable. What?
What a fucking bitch. Oh, you took home 2 centerpieces, so I get to have, like, all the pictures I want in 15 minutes. Like,
what?
Speechless. I'm speechless. Oh, okay. Deserved punch here.
Throat punch.
Deserved.
Not just the regular punch.
Oh,
Right in
throat.
the fucking throat.
Yeah. Punch her in the throat. We don't condone violence here on this podcast.
That's a hot fucking lie. I'm pretty sure we said every single person in these stories should be punched.
Hey, I almost got it out without laughing. Come on.
That's a hot lie.
So, yeah, I would not be friends with that quote-unquote friend any longer. All right. Next is from r/Bridezillas.
More Bridezillas.
10 days ago.
Oh, fresh Bridezillas.
Fresh Bridezillas. Okay. r/Bridezillas 10 days ago. Are my boyfriend and I in the wrong for being upset, or are the bride and groom being a-holes? I need some outsider opinions. Y'all ready for this?
About what? Question mark.
Yeah. So, we had friends get engaged. My boyfriend was asked to be a groomsman, as we expected. I was just, Hold
really?
on. Yeah.
That's so.
I had just had a baby, literally 24 hours before. And bride asked me to be a bridesmaid. Of course, I said yes. Keep in mind, 24 hours postpartum, hormones and emotions are running high when I accepted. The wedding was less than a year away. Now, since I had a baby and the wedding was less than a year away, they knew that I would still have an infant who was breastfed. Long story short-ish, I was told that the bachelorette was going to be 8 hours away and would include 2 full days of driving. That would be 4 days away from my children, and I am a full-time student while on maternity leave with a single income household. I said that I would not be attending the bachelorette because I am not comfortable being that far away from my children for that long. Blew up into this massive fight, which caused me to leave the wedding party. Whatever, I'm still invited as a guest. I have a dress that I wanted to wear to attend the wedding, and I was told I wasn't allowed because it was the same color as her wedding colors. I feel like I would enjoy that.
Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense to me. It feels like it fits the party. Or because you're no longer in the wedding party, you're not allowed to wear that color? That seems kind of childish.
Yeah.
And confusing. But if we back up a little bit, if you had just had a baby, you should have said no and not been in it first things first.
Yeah.
To me, I would not have said yes to 24 hours after having an infant. You're just asking to set people up for disappointment or to put yourself in a position that carries too much weight that quickly.
Yeah. But, like she said, she was still all fucked up from having the baby, and it was probably, like, to be asked to be in the wedding is probably like, oh my God.
It's very exciting, yeah, I'm sure.
I was asked to be in one wedding, and I was like, do I have to? Do you mind if I don't? Because I don't like being the center of attention and being stared at and shit. So she was like, okay, just come as a guest. And I was like, okay, thank you.
Well, I don't believe in marriage. Nobody even invites me to their weddings.
Yeah. if I ever get
that's not
married,
true.
which probably won't happen, I will invite you. Well, you'll be like...
I would obviously be in the wedding party, but I'm
Yeah.
a fucking vibrant goofball and don't care about attention, so it won't be a problem.
Yeah. I would have 2 maids of honor. Maid of honors? Maids of honor.
Mo's?
Maids of honor. I would have 2 Mo's.
Call them Mo's.
So, yeah. And no
MOH.
bridesmaids. So, yeah. Because I pretty much only have you and Kate. And that's the way I like it.
2 friends.
Yeah.
I have like 3 friends, so yeah, it's fine.
2 like friends, like as close as you and Kate is what I mean.
Sure.
Yeah. So the same dress, same colors or wedding colors, not the bridesmaids' dresses, the wedding colors. So then I had to go out and buy something else to wear, which is not good. Single income household.
Listen,
kids.
I've found some really nice dresses at thrift stores, so fuck off.
That's true. Yeah.
You can find a way.
That's true.
You can even take a shitty dress from a thrift store and buy another dress, and you could sew it. You could do what you needed to do to have.
Well,
a
you can
dress
rent
without,
clothes nowadays.
You can also rent
So,
them too.
yeah.
You could rent a dress for $50 and give it back. Like, don't make excuses.
Yeah, yeah. But then I went to the suit store to pick up my boyfriend's $300 rental suit, which is what we were expecting. Nope. I go to pay and the machine says $600 to purchase the suit. Well, I told the store I couldn't pay for it today. Called my in-laws for some financial help, and the store was kind enough to give us a discount. We were completely blindsided with the cost, and we thought he was renting. None of this was discussed, and now my boyfriend has a second black suit that he'll likely never wear again. We are completely broke because of this stupid suit, and he needs new dress shoes too, because his are a different style than the other groomsmen. They're black dress shoes, but not loafers. Okay?
Once again, thrift stores.
Yeah. They're lucky it was his suit and... They're lucky it was his suit that had the unknown price, because if it was a bridesmaid dress for me, I wouldn't have paid for it. But told the couple it's not what we agreed upon and stepped down then and there. Am I overreacting for being so upset about this? My boyfriend and I have been together for a long time, and we have 2 children. T.O., I think it's supposed to be T.W.O. This has been such an eye-opening learning experience of what not to do. I would never want to add surprise costs or cause any financial stress to those important people we choose to stand up with us. I understand that this is their wedding, and it's about them. But shouldn't some thought and grace be put into the people that you want to celebrate it with? Or am I being selfish?
Honestly, I think she's being a little selfish and a little whiny. There's ways around those things, but I'm very financially savvy, and I've lived an entire life with one income and managed to buy my own homes and buy my own cars and do all those things. So I think she's kind of just... I don't think they're good at managing money. So I think it's a little bit selfish. Just a smidge.
Yeah. Well, I think she is being a little bit selfish, but I also think that the bride and groom, probably mostly the bride, is a little too hardcore. I mean, same colors, the wedding colors. I would be happy with that.
That's a little weird, yeah, but...
And you probably should have discussed the suit, the clothing situation with your groomsmen. Like, hey man, you're purchasing this, we're not renting.
Well, also coming from a wedding planner experience side of things is people always know that ahead of time. All that stuff is laid out. All those things are picked well in advance.
But they were under the impression that it was rented. And then she gets to the store and it's purchased.
Yeah, so the first thing you do is call that bride. Or confirm those things ahead of time. Repeatedly up until the wedding date, because everything is reconfirmed. So it starts at a year, and then it goes to 9 months, and there's different lists of things that you reconfirm and deal with as the timeline shortens. And all of those things, especially clothing, is dealt with in 3-month intervals.
Yeah.
So this would have came up more than once, and I think people are also really weird about money, and they don't make sense, where they spend money on shit that is senseless, but then they're too cheap to spend money on things that they need. So,
but you have to remember too, just to play devil's advocate here for a second, they're a single income household and they have 2 children, including one under a year. So that's a lot of money. Diapers, formula, all that good stuff that babies come with. So, and we don't know how much that single...
cheaper the smaller they are. They get more and more expensive as they get bigger.
But diapers and shit aren't cheap. Diapers and formula, that's not cheap.
And this post is 10 days ago, and we have reusable diapers and all sorts of new shit that you didn't have when your kids were babies.
But we don't know how much this income is. The single income. So.
No, we don't, but I've also done it on my own too. You've done it on your own with 2 children too, so I don't really have sympathy for that, because we've been tanks about looking after babies without men and without their support, without money.
That's true.
So
that's true. But
I do agree that the bride is a little bit cunty about the situation, but I don't think she should have agreed to doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
24 hours postpartum.
We would need more info to give a more comprehensive answer for this, I think.
I think if it were me, I wouldn't have even said yes in the first place, and then maybe 99% of these problems never would have even incurred.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't have, because...
Occurred, not incurred.
Incurred, right.
Whoops.
Fancy Complaint 4183.
That's quite fancy. I like
Yes.
it.
Says, why are you doing any of this? Going into debt for someone else's wedding while you have small children is insane. Tell them you cannot afford it and you both need to step down. See if you can sell the newer suit. See if you can sell the never worn suit on Poshmark?
That's a place. Oh, you don't know what that is? That's a fancy app or website where you resell, you buy and sell used clothes. So fancy brands, so like the expensive shit, like the Michael Kors and the Lululemon, where people sell used clothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea.
It's really useful, actually. I've sold lots of expensive clothes on there and bought as well.
Or even if the store will take the suit back. Standing up to people is tough, but you have to for the sake of your family. If they are furious and swear you off forever, then truly, what are you even doing for bending over backwards and taking on debt for people that just see you as disposable props? The next comment is this, 1,000,000 times this.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree, but I also know that weddings are planned well in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So
normally, yeah.
Yeah, and the wedding party is chosen usually around a year in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew this was coming, so planning for those expenses and saving ahead of time is something I would have also done.
Yeah.
I can see both sides, though, for sure. I could see it being a little too bitchy, a little too expensive, tailoring to your audience.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Edit.
Edit. Why do I get so excited? It's kind of sad.
Because it's awesome. You're getting more of the story. So thank you for everyone's input. I have never posted on Reddit before, and I really just made this post as a personal vent session. I honestly wasn't expecting feedback. The bride and I are not close and forcefully became friends because of the men.
Oh.
Okay, so why did she ask you to be a maid of bridesmaid if you're not close?
To compliment her husband, because you can't put some other woman as his bridesmaid.
I guess, yeah.
Or boyfriend, partner, whatever.
Whatever they are.
Fuck they are.
They do not have children and do not plan on it due to infertility issues. Okay, even if they didn't plan on having kids, that's cool. I think our men have only remained friends because they're stuck on the teenage friendship they used to have and both struggle to accept that they are grown adults. We are all in our 30s. The thing that triggered the fight between the bride and I was that I replied in the group chat saying I wouldn't make it to the bachelorette. She texted me privately and started the message with, "I'm upset with how things are going." She had never once asked me to see the venue with her, help with decorations, anything. I felt as though it wasn't my responsibility to say, "What do you need from me?" since I had a newborn and was in school. She never once voiced what her expectations were from me as a bridesmaid. I asked multiple times. Her reason for never asking me for help was that I always had my kids, and then she has to look after them. Well, yeah, I'm a mom, and no, the one time we tried on dresses, the baby wasn't even 3 months old and stayed in her car seat the whole time. My youngest will not take a bottle or a soother. We co-sleep and is still breastfed. This is also a no children allowed type of wedding, so they have to go somewhere for a sleepover, which is also more emotional stress and mom guilt to me. I've been a bridesmaid once before, and my ex was also a groomsman in a previous wedding years ago. Neither him or I encountered any of these issues or the costs. Even then, he didn't attend the bachelor party because of a family member passing, and there was no repercussions for him not attending. Yes, a death is different, but emotionally unable to, not wanting to, same deal. Not really.
Not really, no.
Maybe the emotional part of not being able to, but death is a little bit more than, I don't want to.
And also, you have to take into consideration people who don't have children aren't parents. They don't think the same way as you, they don't function the same way as you, and they don't fucking have to either.
Yeah.
So, it's not about you, it's not your wedding, and so what if your husband or boyfriend has a teenage friendship that he still keeps? There's literally nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
She talks about it like it's like they're only friends still because of that friendship, and that they shouldn't be. The way that she, how she worded it, and how she says it.
Yeah, the more she's talking, the less I'm liking this chick.
Is there more? But wait.
Edit 2.
Are you serious, or did you just make that up?
No, edit 2. The suit is all black. Shirt, vest, everything, just black. No custom anything. Okay.
That sounds perfect. Sounds gorgeous.
Should be easy to unload.
Yeah.
I would think a lot of people would like that.
Anything
black on black on black. There's nothing wrong with that.
Broken controllers, blatantly telling people they're broken on fucking Marketplace. If somebody's in the market for it, you can sell it if you try.
Yeah. And I mean, black is the new black, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's my favorite color. It's not even a color.
Yeah. It's a shade. Fuck off. Edit 3. It's okay. People love that. Everyone listening right now is going, oh, edit. Dissecting my relationship, my marital stuff, and my parenting is irrelevant to this post. It's clear that we made a dumb choice by buying the suit, which is what I was wanting to find out. Is this normal, or were we out to lunch for going along with it? However, calling me dumb, a dumbass, and calling my spouse a jackass is unnecessary.
I don't know.
Have none of you ever made a poor choice or a bad judgment call? No, never. Just kidding.
I made a shit ton of them, but I was straight up fucking full force and knew what I was doing. I wasn't pretending. I wasn't in an illusionment. I straight up was just an idiot.
Yeah.
We all are.
Yeah.
It happens.
Every once in a while, yeah.
Some of us need to be called a dumbass sometimes. It's perfectly normal.
Yeah. Have none of you ever been put in a situation that you didn't want but felt obligated to anyways? Yes.
100% have.
That's lifing.
Yeah.
The whole thing sucks. I agree with about 90% of what everyone has said, but, be real here. Everyone has made mistakes. Actually, she put everyone has make mistakes, so there's one right there. Yeah, the more I read this, the less I'm kind of liking this chick.
I think she's got unrealistic expectations of a childless wedding that isn't hers, and I think she is being selfish, and she's being a giant fucking baby. As I said, weddings are planned at least a minimum a year in advance. You had time to plan for this. You had time to save for this.
Yeah.
But people are generally very frivolous.
And what's up with these two women that their husbands or boyfriends, whatever, are friends? So they were forcefully put together to be friends?
Oh, people try to do that.
But why?
Because you try to integrate and try to all like each other. It's kind of normal. But you don't have to force it.
I wouldn't do that.
No. But I've hung out with some of Steve's friends.
That's cool.
If you connecting with them and trying to be in part of a circle that I didn't really belong to, that I didn't fit in.
Okay, cool. But if you and Steve had have gotten married, would you have been like, hey, his best friend's girlfriend, you want to be my fucking bridesmaid? Probably not. And she probably wouldn't have taken offense to that.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
I
I've never
wouldn't.
been put in that situation. And I blatantly make my hatred and my disdain for marriage and everything it stands for very clear, no matter what setting I'm in, so nobody even invites me.
Yeah.
Never mind ask me to be a bridesmaid.
Yeah.
I sort that out by being awful.
I've been to 2 weddings. One was my cousin's, and they divorced the next year. And one was a very dear friend of mine who doesn't talk to me anymore. But anyway, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do I know them?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You do. We shall speak of this later.
Yeah, because I'm drawing a blank here, so they must not be that important. Oh, I think I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. Do you want to do one more? We're at an hour here. You want one more?
Is it going to be? Give it to me straight.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay. r/Bridezillas 6 days ago.
It's fresh.
It's fresh.
Like my infinite rage.
Cut ties with Bridezilla before wedding. That's the whole title.
Cut ties with Bridezilla before wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that... I don't like when there's no periods or question marks. Cut ties with Bridezilla before wedding? Or is it
Well, yeah, because
cut ties with Bridezilla before wedding?
We don't know if it's sad. We don't know if it's melancholy.
Yeah. Are you asking or telling? Like, okay. Anyway, let's get into this. We are like fucking grammar Nazis and shit over here, so...
Out of control.
Oh, boy. We have been friends for 2 years, and a month ago she asked me to be her bridesmaid. I said yes, knowing she's a perfectionist, and in hindsight, I probably already knew she'd turn into a bridezilla. At the beginning, she told all bridesmaids we can choose the dresses, but she'd like them all to be the same color. Okay, that's reasonable. That's cool.
Easy. We can figure that out.
Reasonable request. Oh, okay. Once we started proposing different styles, she never liked any of them. Made fun of me for even proposing certain dresses, so I didn't feel comfortable sharing anything anymore. At one point, she said everyone must wear their hair in a low French bun, and she would like us to wear strapless dresses. I have broad shoulders, so strapless looks horrible on me, and a low bun is probably also the worst hairstyle for my face shape and shoulders. I tried to find a compromise and said I'd be okay with strapless if I could at least wear my hair half down, half bun. Okay.
That sounds stupid.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so too. I thought it was just me. Okay. She completely snapped at me and said, no discussion. I won't accept anything different than a low French bun. Another bridesmaid also voiced her concerns regarding a strapless dress. She has a large chest, so I started talking to her about me not feeling comfortable either. Fast forward to last week. I sent an Instagram post to this bridesmaid where a bride posted about her letting her bridesmaids choose their own dresses and how it was important that they feel comfortable. I don't like that.
That's what a low French bun looks like, if you're wondering. Makes you look like you're a fucking 100. Like, what are you, Princess Diana? What is this?
Yeah, see, the first thing I thought of was the grandmother from the Waltons, so yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking awful.
I personally don't like it, but a lot of brides are so worried about being, like, shown up at their weddings that they pick, like, the worst fucking things for their bridesmaids and shit.
Well, and I can't do a strapless dress, not because I have nice small tatas, but my shoulders are very broad and I'm built like a brick shithouse because I weightlift, so I look like a man.
My tits are fucking huge. I would never wear anything strapless.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'd be holding it.
No, I
Please
fit
don't
it
come
perfectly,
down.
but my shoulders are so broad and my back muscles are so fucking thick that I would look awful.
No, I feel like that. I feel like you would look good. You have a nice back. I think you would look good.
My shoulders
Well,
are too broad.
wait. I've never seen you in anything strapless, but some of those shirts you wear with the straps everywhere, that looks really good on you.
Yeah, but that's because they cover my shoulders.
Yeah.
My shoulders are broad.
And you're looking at the straps. You're not really, your eye isn't drawn to the, yeah. Okay, I get it, yep. Yeah, so she sent the Instagram post to her friend. Bridesmaids choose their own dresses, blah, blah, blah. I think the bride was apparently with that bridesmaid in that moment and saw the post I sent. Shit. The bride then proceeded to message me on WhatsApp saying, I need to talk to you about our friendship, which caught me off guard because I didn't know what this was about. She then ignored me for a week. I offered to talk on the phone as I was out of town, and today asked me to meet and talk. I'm pretty sure she views me sending this post to the other bridesmaid as going behind her back. I'm now thinking about backing out of the entire wedding already and exiting the friendship, because at this point, for me, it's not about the dresses anymore, but about her leaving me anxious for a week, causing stress and drama, and I don't want to entertain such friendships anymore. Having read all the Bridezilla stories here, I also expect there to be a lot more drama. What's your opinion on this?
If you've already had that thought, you should have already made that decision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If that thought even crosses your mind, it's probably correct.
I kind of think she's being a little selfish here too. Like,
she's being a bit of a bitch.
I could see with the bride being like, oh no, you can all choose your own styles and stuff like that. And then maybe she found an aesthetic that she was like, oh, this is my dream. And then her being like, okay, I kind of want you all to wear this because it goes with what I'm thinking. Because I've never gotten married, but I imagine planning a wedding is pretty fucking stressful.
It's complicated. It's
yeah.
very in-depth.
And then if you...
And like I said, it goes in intervals, timelines of everything that needs to be checked and rechecked and redone and done and done. Like,
yeah.
It's savage. It's not fucking simple at all.
Yeah. And just going by, like, I know me, so I would be like, yes, I want it this way. And then someone would be like, oh, look, you know, because you're going to buy wedding magazines and look through shit, you know, when you're getting married. And then I could see me seeing something and being like, oh, I got to change everything because this is perfect. Yeah. So I could sort of imagine the bride doing this and then being like, no, I kind of have an aesthetic now, so we're going with this.
I have a vision.
Yeah.
It's my wedding.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like her and this other bridesmaid where they're like, I don't look good in strapless. It's not your day. You're going to be wearing that dress for...
maybe an hour.
You know, yeah. Or even if it's a whole wedding.
Well, sometimes if the wedding clothing is not the reception clothing, though, and they get into comfier things for the reception.
Yeah.
And you can dress in whatever you want at the reception.
Yeah.
And the bride even has a second dress that's more casual and comfortable
usually
for the reception.
Yeah.
So that's not a thing. Could you have not said, hey, can I have this secondary dress for the reception so I can be more comfortable because this dress sucks?
Or even at the reception, if you don't like the way your fucking back looks or whatever, or your shoulders or whatever, a shawl? Put a shawl on at the reception. A little, those little short sweater thingies, whatever they're called.
Those little short sweaters.
You know, they're short, they're above the waist, those little tiny bolo jackets. I don't know what they're called. But they're weird to me. But anyway.
That's because you have monster cans.
Yeah, monster cans.
So they're not going to fit in anything that small. What the fuck are you going to put them in?
Monster
you need a fucking
cans.
Parachute.
That sounds like my fucking villain name. Oh no, it's monster cans. Edit.
Oh.
After her, quote, we need to discuss our friendship, I did tell her that if it's about the dresses, I will wear whatever she wants us to, and I only want her to be happy on her big day. She still didn't reply for a week. Okay.
What are we, 12? See who can be quiet the longest?
So now I'm thinking a little bit worse about the bride. Update. But first, I'll make you sweat.
You know what I'm thinking right now? We should pretend to be lesbians and pretend we're getting married so we can go sample cake.
Oh, yeah.
Because wedding cakes are fucking delicious.
Yeah. We should do a pretend wedding and get a bunch of gifts. Our Jack 151 says, back out of the wedding, you don't need her stress in your life. The next one says, back out of the friendship. The next one says, oh, humble dragonfly says, use the money you saved for a spa treatment.
Super helpful. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the update. After I wasn't able to meet yesterday because I had other plans, and I told her so, she guilt-tripped me, saying our friendship can't be that important to me if I can't make time, and that we can stop being friends if that's the case. I don't know why I'm talking for her like she's such a little bitch. Sorry. She then proceeded to remove me from all wedding-related groups after I didn't reply for 3 hours. I repeated that I had other plans, but would love if we could talk. She replied saying her fiancé will drop off my keys tonight, completely shutting the door. She showed a similar behavior around a mutual friend that she cut rapidly. So safe to say I was warned and knew what she's capable of. Thanks for all your comments. I'll be protecting my own peace. I'm glad I managed to exit the drama at the beginning and won't have to endure a full year of stress and drama before the wedding.
I don't entirely disagree.
No, I don't either.
Only for the simple fact, going back to some of the dresses where she was making fun of them.
Yeah.
In some of them too.
Yeah.
Like,
I forgot about that, yeah.
Belittling people in their clothing for what
Bit of
purpose?
a cunt.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you don't have to do that to people.
But this one actually reminds me of a previous one that we had done about the girl who just absolutely didn't like anything to do with the dress choices and wanted to do her own thing and wanted to be selfish about it. That one with this stupid purpley fucking weird.
Yeah.
Something or other that was awful.
Yeah.
And just being a child because she couldn't wear what she wanted because she was kind of heavier and this and that and you need to tailor your whole experience for me type shit.
See, this is why Hannah and I don't do a lot of peopling. Update 2. I just love that.
Every fucking time.
From now on, I'm just going to be like, update for nothing at all, and she's going to be like, because I think I've Pavlov dogged her now.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a lie one of these times. I don't know if they're real or not.
Update 2. A friend advised me not to be alone with her fiancé tonight. What?
Wait, what?
A friend advised me not to be alone with her fiancé tonight.
So,
which she is completely right about. Because the fiancé was going to drop the keys off. No upside for me in exchanging things personally. He'll have the upper hand in any discussion due to his profession and age, and there's a good chance he will confront me with whatever she told him. I told her I won't be home tonight and offered to drop off her things, and she can leave my key in my mailbox. Her reply, yeah, sure, keep messing with us. I've rarely been so disappointed in someone as I am in you. Just bring me the clothes this week. Then you'll get your key. And then let's please leave us alone for the rest of our lives with your fake attitude. Still shocked how she even managed to pick a fight after my very polite and neutral message.
Yeah?
Yep, she's a cunt.
She's a cunt.
Yeah.
That's full-blown country.
Yep, that is. Yep.
With no O.
Yes. Just C-U-N-T-R-Y. Yep.
Yeah. That's full-blown.
Yep. She's gone country.
And the miserable kind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, I was giving her the benefit of this. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, and she does not deserve it.
Nope. Hard pass. Can confirm.
Yep, she's gone full country. Yeah, I don't like that woman at all. Nope. She was being nothing but polite to her, especially in this last thing, and she was like, oh, I'm a bitch.
To be awful.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Oh, me no like that. No. Nope. Okay, I'm going to hand it off to Hannah here.
Oh, what, me?
Yes, you.
What for?
Update.
No, that was fantastic. It was quite riveting. Lots of updates, lots of edits, lots of fun stuff. I'm really excited
are the
about
best.
Thanks for tuning in today. We explored the mother-in-law and her show, the wedding drama, and mom making her change the gown. The wonderful asshole one about the future wedding and tiny guest list and angry fucking parents.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Which we're proud of her for going no contact though.
Yeah, we went kind of hard today.
Mm-hmm.
We must have been missing it.
We punched a lot of people.
Yeah, there was a lot of virtual punches too.
Yeah.
We also did the bridesmaid with her own headshot. That one was rough. And then
I want to sing Vogue right now.
right? And the 24 hours after giving birth situation, and now our wonderful Bridezilla, who's literally fucking evil.
Yeah.
So, if you enjoyed the show, please subscribe and drop us a like, as we're now on all platforms. And if you would like to help fund our toxicity, jump over to ko-fi.com/toxispod, as we now have exclusive members-only content to check out.
And there'll be more coming next week.
And next week, as far as I've been led to believe, we're discussing more true crime. What it is, I have no fucking idea. But don't miss it. And as always, we will see you then,
Baneful brethren. Bye.